And action. Welcome, producers, to the most exciting division in all of professional wrestling. This is the home of the Cruiserweights. 205 live again. What up, Nick Silva? We're here live in North Charleston, South Carolina. And I am your host, your commentator, your friend of the morning, evening, afternoon, depending on where you reside upon, and the point of region that you're currently staying in. Giddy Paper 281 from FRJ Productions. So let's go ahead and get this dang down show on the road. Let's see. To start off the night, we got Noam Dar and Spencer Storm. We'll see what's up with this. Do Raw after, and hey, I cannot because the next show we have is actually the Heatwave pay-per-view. So yeah, Heatwave is actually going to be tomorrow. But Raw, I don't know when Raw is going to be done, but yeah. Let's see. You think you can do Raw tonight and SDL or tomorrow? Not even tomorrow, because tomorrow's a Heatwave, and then after Heatwave, it's Money in the Bank. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Anyways, that's all I can really put out. Oh, you know what? I think the match was ready for a minute. And I was too distracted reading. Anyways, yeah, we got all that good stuff, and that's about that for now. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Cool indeed.
Making his way to the ring, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Noam Dar.
Noam Dar looking confident here tonight.
Alright, so Noam Dar is like an interesting guy. He's very interesting. Let me see, what's he called again? Scottish Supernova? Something like that? Whatever. Anyways, he can be a supernova if he puts his mind to it, but if he don't, then he's barely even a star. I would probably place him under the category of maybe perhaps a moon. I mean, moons are important, but yeah, they're just a part of. They just run with the planet, solar system, all that. So yeah, I mean, we'll see if he can be that supernova though. Let's see. Yo, no need about the show. Me and Bruce and Connor got. Oh yeah, I read that part. I didn't get a chance to reply though because I was trying to get this going and done with. But all right, man, glad to hear it because I know like last time when I was. Running NWF. I didn't actually really run it, so I was like, oh, well, I made a commitment. I wasn't able to kind of hold my end of the bargain, so I'm going to just politely say no this time, so that way I don't, like, give him high expectations or any expectations and end up not really doing anything. But yeah, you are actually going to be at Money in the Bank, Damani. You're defending the best in the World Championship and the Triple Threat match. Yeah. So you're going to be up in that thing. Your career could go way farther. Well, I mean, it is going pretty far right now. How much further do you want to go? Spencer Storm needs a dub, man. Let's see what's up. Can I be on the main roster? Not yet. What is it? Cody Wolf, right? Oh no, still got you got a lot of work to do first, bro. I mean, you're good and all, but you ain't. Oh damn, man, this guy actually wins a lot of matches. Type of good, like it's like good. Win a few, lose. Win a few. You know what I mean? I need to see consistency first. But we haven't seen no consistency just yet, Snake. Not yet. I'm starting to see some improvements here and there, but again, it's not really a whole lot of like, oh, okay, we got a conversation to speak about, but it ain't there yet. Just like how Spencer's doing, man. He kind of reinvented himself a little bit, trying to prove that he got a lot left in the tank. I know, but the match, the ladder match, whoo, that would, crazy. Tiffany and Noble Haynes, hello, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right here we got 205 Live taking place. Spencer Storm and Noam Dar kicking things off. Did I see the Star Wars Star Wars story, whatever? I did not. I don't really try to catch every spin-off story, a Star Wars story, because I watched Rogue One, and I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. I think that was the first time I actually had almost no interest in the movie until the end, and I was like, okay, just seeing that ending, it was worth the wait, so I'm okay with that. And then the continuity of the Star Wars Episode 7 and forward of the trilogies and yada yada yada, I'm like,
He misses the dive.
Okay, doesn't make sense, but whatever. Solo is something I do kind of want to see though, but at the same time it's like, do I really want to see it? I don't know. I haven't seen my guy matches on NXT. That is true, because there is time, Snake, where a lot of people are going to be in a lot of matches for like maybe 2 straight months, and then there's going to be times where those same guys might have to take like a couple of weeks, maybe even a month off. But yeah, you can definitely have more matches. I'll book you right now, because I just booked one match for the last episode to happen next episode. So next NXT, I'm going to write you down right here, Wolf, and I'll find you an opponent. I'll leave it from there. Let's see. I mean, I want to be in a Money in the Bank match. I can win and hold 3 titles up. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, you could, but do you really want to attempt and hold 3 championships, Damani? Think about it. If you were to get injured, you can lose all those titles without even having to defend them. You would have to forcefully relinquish the titles, if not at that, be stripped of the championships. We've had superstars have that kind of thing happen to them before, and it just sucks. You're that crazy that you want to risk an injury? Damn. Well then. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Spencer can win by a count out very easily. But he's not. What a weirdo. That's a polite word to put it as. It's an insult, but it's a way better word than I was thinking of. Oh, look at this. Chicken wing, gutbuster right off the knees. And that may be it. We've seen him win championships with that move. Oh, Noam Dar. Big kick and a counter. Spencer. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, flip around and dab on him. He's gonna hit a dab real quick in the middle of the match. It's not gonna hurt, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. Here he goes. Detonation kick. That's it. This match is concluded, guys. Noam Dar is about to take a pinfall loss. Spencer finally did something right. And it's over, just like that. Spencer Storm, guys, give it up for him. He actually earned this dub. I'll give him that. It's not, so yeah, you're saying it's not going to hurt. If it ain't broke, don't fix. But what are we talking about? I don't know anything that's actually fixed that's broke. I don't know anything that's fixed that you're attempting to fix. I just don't know what are we talking about anymore. Like, are you saying that you never been injured, so I'm not going to be injured? Just keep putting me in matches type stuff? Because I'll tell you what, if you keep shooting, like this, if you keep throwing the ball, eventually you're going to get intercepted. If you keep making shots, eventually you're going to miss. If you keep winning games, if you keep playing games, you're eventually going to lose. Unless you're Jordan, Montana, or Mayweather. And that is only 3 people out of the existence of Earth. So, Damani, unless you're those 3 guys I just mentioned, I don't know, man. If you really want to go ahead and try to shoot for the moon, and that moon's pretty big. I want to go all out of the Earth. So you want to go to a different atmosphere. You just said, you know what? I just gotta do it. It's gotta happen. I'm serious, man. Damani, I know you're not injury prone, which is good. I love it when superstars are not getting injured, because I've had a couple of guys who have been injured every other year. But I'm telling you, man, if you keep putting stress on your body, eventually something's gonna give out. You probably just walk to the ring one day and be like, oh, whoa, hold, hey, how come it ain't working? My leg just gave up on me for some reason. You never know. Like I said, man, it could happen to anybody. And unless you're LeBron James, you can get injured, okay? I'm sorry to say. Oh, yeah, The Miz, too. The Miz never got injured. So unless you're those two guys, we'll just go with The Miz because he never got injured in wrestling. So unless you're The Miz, you can get injured. It's definitely possible. Definitely possible. GOAT. Even the GOAT's been injured. What? Oh, wait a minute. Who's your GOAT? He says, I am LeBron. Well then, that's good to know. He says the king. I guess that's accurate because you have king in your title. But I don't know if it's the king. You're King Damani. You're not a SSJ god. Super Saiyajin. I always wondered what the hell does SSJ mean, because I'm like Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan. Like, where does the J come from? And then I watched the dub, and I'm like, oh, Saiyajin, Super Saiyajin, SSJ. That's where it originates from. I'm glad I started watching it, so I finally understand the crap that non-Americans talk about, or even the Americans that watch it. Like, you know, I'm like, okay, well now I realize what it is. The king is not the GOAT, not even second best. Damn. We've seen that argument go out through the existence of, let me see, I think LeBron's first championship win. As soon as LeBron won one title, all of a sudden, ooh, he's the GOAT. He's GOAT. I'm like, huh? Y'all weren't saying that a couple of years ago when he got swept in the finals. Y'all ain't saying that a couple of years ago when him, Bosch, and Wade lost in 6 to Dirk. Oh, and like an old Jason Terry. Come on, man. What? Now all of a sudden he's the GOAT? Then he gets a repeat. Oh my God, he's really the GOAT. He's better than yada yada yada. And then the next time around he attempts a three-peat and nope. Next thing you know, if he wins this, he's the GOAT. Nope. Wins this is nope. He finally wins again. Oh my God, he's finally the GOAT. Like, huh? I don't know. I'm lost. Something ain't right here. Something's not good. And next thing you know, well, they had Steve Nash. Who? Phoenix? Phoenix had Steve Nash, and then the Lakers had Steve Nash. Are you talking about Dallas had Steve Nash? Come on, man. Dirk was pretty much the guy. Steve wasn't really relevant. Oh, he's only been relevant in Phoenix, to be honest, where he won that MVP. And Dallas, yeah, I guess he was alright, but he wasn't a difference maker like Dirk was, just dropping them fadeaways, laying it up, driving up to the rim.
He misses on that one.
It was a one-man. Well, Jason, again, I just can't get that out of my mind, man. And old-ass Jason Terry outscored and shut down LeBron. I don't even want to finish that sentence. That's funny. All I am just saying, I want this year to be my year to be the greatest. So you want this year to be your year, and you want this to be the greatest year of all time. I should win Most Improved Superstar. I can agree with that, but I don't think you should be trying to run for that title. I think you have a case to be Superstar of the Year. Like, honestly, you've had a really good year, and the year's not even over with. There's a lot to go. Think about it. Damani, you won a 32, listen to the number, 32, that's 3 followed by 2, a 32-man tournament to become #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. You went to fight not one, because you thought it was going to be one, you ended up fighting 2 superstars for the title, and you beat them both. And then you retain, and then you do your thing. Next thing you know, you get the opportunity to become best in the world champion, and you pull the. I think you have a legitimate shot for being Superstar of the Year. I truly do. I would think that. I don't know if voting matters to you, because it doesn't really matter to me. But if it means anything to you, if you don't win Superstar of the Year, I believe you can end up in like second or third in votes. I truly do, because again, you've had a really good year, and like, let's say if you don't win, then yeah, probably you can win Most Improved Superstar of the Year. That's definitely a possibility. But hell, we'll see what happens. How are you the best when you're not better than MJ or Snake? I'm guessing that's the Mamba, which is what, Kobe Bryant? How it going? Pretty good, Night Rider. How you doing? Another thing, LeBron last championship was tainted. Oh, look at that. Sliced bread. That's it. This match is done with. Oh, never mind. He's not going to put him away just yet. Nathan says, it ain't. Who said it's done? Because I ain't done. I'm going to keep going. I'll give it props. Let's see, LeBron's. If I lose my titles, I want the Universal Championship. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, and Knight Rider, I finally got your guy updated and all that. I found him, but the guy, you spelled the name wrong, so I couldn't find him. I just typed in GSA again, and I found it. I just lucked out, man. And so he's all good to go. And the same thing goes for Lee J, and that's about it. So, I guess I could agree with you though, Phoenix, man. Because I've always said before, if I were to rank... hold on, wait a minute. Captain's hook and the feet are too close to the ropes. I say LeBron is definitely an all-time great, but to say he's the GOAT, to say he's, better than Jordan or Kobe, I don't know if I can say all that. I mean, if you want to say LeBron's a top 5 player of all time, I could probably say, okay, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good look. But then people would say, no, he's better. Here's why. Because he's had the toughest competition, yada, yada, yada. No one's had to face through... no one that Jordan faced was ever as good as the Warriors. I'm like, okay, well, sure. But it's like this. LeBron, you kind of won the championship when the Warriors were like, I don't know, a man down. And Steph was still hurt and all that. I mean, he got the win, so I'll give him that. But he wasn't the main reason why they beat the Warriors. There was a guy who wore number 2. He now resides in Boston. Kyrie, there you go. That's the reason why you won the finals. He carried your ass, 41 points, and he made the biggest clutch shot to put... No, actually, it wasn't a clutch shot. It was the biggest shot to close out a Game 7 in history. He got the job done, and that's all I can say about it. I'm not talking ish. I'm just saying that a lot of people say no one's as good as the Warriors, but I'm saying the only reason why that LeBron beat the Warriors the first time out of the 3 encounters is because Draymond got suspended. Like, Game 5 or something like that? Steph was still hurt, trying to play through an injury, and that was about it. And 3. Nathan Cruz with the win. And I'm saying this year, you don't have Kyrie and you make it to the finals. Okay. Oh, but guess what? Now Kevin Love's out of it. Do you all remember what happened the last time LeBron faced the Warriors without Love and Irving? Because the first time they lost in 6, wasn't it? I think they lost in 6 games. So now Kyrie's in Boston. He ain't coming back regardless. Let me see. Kevin Love, he has a concussion. Okay, just to let you all know, when you have a concussion, do you know how long it takes to come out of recovery? It could take like 3 to 4 months. That's the very least. The most I've seen was like 9 months. And that was a pretty damn bad concussion. So now it's like this. Okay, last year I took on Clay, Steph, Durant, and Draymond, all these great players, and I lost in 5 games with Irving and Love. Now without them, there's a great chance, and I do mean a great chance, I would bet the house on it, Golden State sweeps Cleveland 4-0. That's what my call is, because if you barely keep it compatible, and then you lose, not even in competition, in 5. Now without man, it's about to get ugly. Expect consecutive blowout wins, 20 to 30 points. At least 30 points in Golden State the first 2 games. In Cleveland, I say they're going to lose by at least 12 to 18, just to be nice. I'm going to be nice for them. Because think about it, guys. One last thing I'll make my case of, okay? He barely beat Indiana with love. They swept Toronto because they're not contenders. Toronto for the past few years have been mistaking everybody, okay? They're not contenders, they're pretenders, okay? Anybody, hell, they almost lost to an 8th seed. Did you really expect them to beat out LeBron and all that? Because I sure as hell didn't. I just wanted to see a good series. I didn't even get that. I saw 4 good games that they lost. That's it. And then the Boston, he barely kept it compatible with Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward out. The Warriors are healthy except for Iguodala, but that's the only reason they'll have a chance to win, because no one can guard LeBron like Iguodala can. Maybe, no, not even Clay. KD, no, maybe not either. But anyway, that's the only reason he would not get as many points as he wants. Hey, what up, fella? My brother say if Cleveland wins, he would never watch NBA again because they've been on LeBron tail since day one. They want him to pass Jordan. Oh, that ain't, yeah. They do. Because it's all about them dollar signs. That ain't gonna happen. What up, Rockstar? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy. Right now we got, I think it's already the main event of 205 Live, Mr. Money and Tommaso Ciampa, but we got a little sidetracked talking about basketball. I say it like this though, Phoenix. Again, I would bet the house that LeBron and JR, Corver, whoever you want to bring up, they are not going to outscore Golden State. I'll tell you this. If Cleveland leads in any of the games by 10 points after the third quarter's over, I say they'll win a game. But if Golden State leads at halftime in any games, it's a guaranteed win because those third quarter outbursts, they dropping 30 every third. You saw what happened. And I'll tell you, it ain't gonna go too well. Are you ready, fella? Let me see. Who did I get again? Oh, right. So, fella, I forgot to ask you. Excuse me. Do I have to make your guy, or do I have to download him? Because if I have to make your guy, I won't blindly make somebody and just call him a dude fella, because that'll just be kind of weird. What if I get... Excuse me. What if I get something wrong and it's like, oh, well, I'm not supposed to look like that. I'm supposed to look like this. So, if I have to create you, just let me know, and then I will schedule a date and time to create your character. And that's all I can say for now. Diving elbow drop. Tommaso not looking too good. And this match could be over within a matter of seconds. Here comes... Oh, wait a second. What the hell? Oh, did he just hit Tommaso's own finisher on him? I think he did. And this match, wow, the ultimate disrespect taking place. It's over. Mr. Money with the win. Alright, that will definitely be something he could celebrate over. He hasn't been too good in any singles matches. Now he gets a win. That's something worth celebrating. Congratulations, Mr. Money. You needed that. You definitely needed that. Look at that one more time. Oh, that damn back-breaking powerbomb, man. That backstabber powerbomb, I don't know what you want to call it, but hell, it doesn't feel good. You got knees going on your kidneys.
Here is your winner, Young Cruz.
Oh, man, that hurt. I don't even want to think about it. That hurts. But anyways, this guy, Mr. Money, wins the match, and he gets to finally brag about something. I mean, he needed that. He really did. So, you know what? Just be happy for now. Just be happy. Alright guys, so tomorrow we'll have the ECW exclusive pay-per-view known as Heatwave. We got 4 championship matches and we got a lot of action to take place, including the main event, which is going to be an Iron Man match for the ECW championship, so stay tuned for that. Again, that's going to be tomorrow. The time slot, let me see, what's tomorrow, Wednesday? I don't really know what kind of time frame it'll be at, so we'll just say 4 o'clock. Or you know what? I'll take it back. I'll say 5 o'clock. So, right now it's 8:45 p.m. for me. If you're an hour ahead, make sure that it's like, okay, at 5, I'm this much ahead, so I'll go ahead and go like that. Bam, okay. And then just, again, keep track. So 5 p.m., right now it's 8:45, so try to do the math right now. 5 p.m. Pacific, and whatever time it is for you, just kind of go an hour, 2 hours for it. I don't know. Just do the math, and then we'll be good to go. So until then, that's about it. Well, I would like to have the Corey Graves hairstyle, the Adam Cole beard, Seth Rollins 2K16 outfit, red and white, glowing, and the last kick pad. All right, so I'll make your guy probably. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna try to. You know what? Probably after Money in the Bank, I will say, you know what? It's time to make change. Bam, 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 bam. These guys are gone. These guys are in. And after SummerSlam, we're fixing up the Titantrons. A lot of them will look the same, but added features. But yeah, we're gonna get on the ball and make some changes around here. So, fella, be patient with me, brother man, and trust me, you're gonna have a lot of fun on NXT. You're gonna enjoy it. So, until then, I will see you all for Heatwave tomorrow. Alright, guys? That will be 7 p.m. Eastern for Central, 6 for Eastern. I have to ask Ross for GMT. Alright. Sure. Alright. Sounds good, everybody. So, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And we'll see you all tomorrow for Heatwave. Until tomorrow for Heatwave, we'll see you all on the next one. Until the next one, have a great one. For now, cut. And that's a wrap.